Straight?
Straight.
He's very competitive, right?
Extremely competitive, hits it straight.
Hits it straight. Hard? Long?
Hard to hit it crooked when you hit it not long-ish.
Not long-ish. Okay. What about Trump? Did you ever play with Trump?
You said presidents.
Time like this, sometimes you risk losing families, or you risk losing, let's say, the sponsorship that accompanies things. Do you ever reflect on and think, was it worth it?
I think you're looking too deep into this.
So, I mean, it's not something that you'd...
Thank you.
Number 3 at the back. Tiger, you could be back to world number 1 on Sunday. Are you surprised, given where you were late last year, that it's come around so quickly? That chance?
No. Help you out.
Have it then? Is that okay? Little the old adulation. Spread it my way. First of all, thank you so much for being here. Touch on one area we're going to start with, because it just happened, which is U.S. lost to Europe at the Ryder Cup last weekend. Tell us what happened. What was your analysis of this? Seems to be a trend. What's going on?
We got our ass kicked.
Excellent. We're moving on now.
Almost like a professional thin right at the bottom of the ball. Hello. Not happy with that one.
For Lundqvist. And Tiger on the tee, the hole in the upper back right quadrant.
Tiger Woods. Suck. God damn it.
I don't think he's pleased.
Second shot for Tiger Woods. Out of the first cut.
Damn it. Tiger.
Don't laugh. I would spend 8 hours a day. I get a 30-minute lunch break. I'd be in my reclined grandpa chair playing. And then I thought I was good because I got through the campaigns, no big deal. And then I went online. And when 7-year-olds are beating you from around the world, humbling.
Time to stop.
What did you miss the most?
Miss the most?
Yeah.
I miss sitting here in front of you guys and talking, just hanging out here.
Ex-wife, you told Time Magazine less than a year ago that she is one of your best friends. How is that possible? Keeping your ex-wife your best friend, given how that ended, my friend. That's more impressive than being 11-time PGA Player of the Year.
Little left to right, it's got to be the shot. Oh, he's swinging hard. It's not even close.
Over to the 6th for Lundqvist.
And Tiger on the tee, the hole in the upper back right
Tiger
quadrant.
Woods. Suck. God damn it.
I don't think he's pleased.
Again.
Loud all the time. People are screaming and yelling, and you had air horns going off the entire time. It's fine, like a football game. But if it's absolutely quiet and all of a sudden you hear anything, you can hear a pin drop, then it does distract you. I mean, I grew up on a military base where you had jets and planes flying over, and you thought nothing of it. Because you heard noise all the time.
So we want noise and air horns all the time from now on. That's what Tiger Woods is.
Little left to right, it's got to be the shot. Oh, he's swinging hard. It's not even close. Oh, he's swinging hard. It's not even close.
Sticking to the tee at the
God damn it.
And Tiger.
On diapers.
Not a metaphor.
No, but
not a metaphor.
But it's the fact. Yeah.
Wow.
So I've been doing this for a while, but I love being out there, and I love competing. I love trying to win golf tournaments. I love competing at the highest level.
And I mean, when do you think? I mean, are you ever tempted to retire so you can go do what retirees do and play golf?
The 10. And Tiger Woods in the left rough. Very tough fly. He's got some cross bunkers up here about 120 yards. Just going to take every bit of his strength to make sure he carries over that. And if he does that, it could chase under the green.
We saw a graphic on the back numbers. A bit of encouraging news for Tiger. He's been best in the field on the back nine this week. Just made his first birdie of the day at 9, but he'll have a lot of work to do to make par at 10.
My life, but I think it's very, very nice of them to do that.
Your story is so well known, and everyone knows that you were interested and excellent at golf at a very early age. But at the age of 5, you could look at someone's grip or their swing, and you could analyze it and break down what was wrong with it. And I was thinking about that today, and I thought, how annoying that must have been for people to hear this from a 5-year-old. Did you?
Between you and Phil Mickelson at world number 2 is wider than the gap between number 2 and number 1,000 in the world. What's your main attribute, would you say, that makes you so dominant?
Well, I thought Poulter was number 2 in the world.
But he's going to feel like he had a pretty good week this week, and Lucas, depending on if he doesn't win, he'll feel like he had a pretty good week. I mean, do you feel like a loser?
Well, I did. I was. I wasn't even first loser either.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, it's difficult to think of you as a loser, but hey, you're a loser, and good luck next week.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Tiger.
Specifically, in regards to being a Navy SEAler, was that something you were considering?
I've already talked about everything. In the book, yes, I've already commented on everything, Alex.
I must have missed you answering that question.
Well, I've already commented on the book. Is that in the book?
Well, I don't know.
Is it in the book?
Okay, let's move on, Brian.
You're a beauty, you know that?
I'm just trying to find out if that's true or not.
I don't know.
Then came a 4-second silent stare.
Have a good day. I can't wait till the phone call I get from him because of this.
Yeah. We're on very late. He might miss it. Do you ever, this is a stupid question, but do you ever play mini golf?
Actually, I have, yes.
You have played mini golf, and do you get as intense when you play mini golf? You think, the windmill, the speed is not...
It's not always cool when a 5-year-old is able to do better than you.
Right.
That's not cool.
Right, so you actually do get out there early and like look at, wait, the dragon's mouth is opening, like you're studying the mini golf court?
It's not quite that bad.
It's not that bad.
No.
It's probably pretty bad.
Now Tiger, going with a fairway wood. For his career, he's 133
God damn it.
under par on the par 5s.
Oh, Tiger, fight!
And that's headed up toward the trees.
6, I meant to say.
God damn you, fucking freak.
Oh. Well, no more commentary necessary.
My face on it. Now that is my face, and that is Rory's face. The first one to break all of their opponents' faces is the champion. Tiger, you're going to be my coach.
Here, I'm just getting the balls lined up for you, sir.
I appreciate it. I love that you're my caddy. This is the best thing ever.
And he started to run a little bit hot after missing that putt. It takes that on the club, and then the crowd. Take a look at this again. This is the 13th hole. That's his tee ball, but let's focus back on the tee box as his ball goes wide right into the crowd. His club went into the crowd as well, Mark. We'll get it.
They're playing golf. Have you ever played yourself? And if so, have you gotten incredibly competitive with Tiger Woods?
Usually my buddies usually play as me, and I usually have to pick someone else.
Right. But that must be very strange. You should try it sometime where you just are playing yourself.
I can't do it. It just feels too weird.
It might be kind of kinky.
all too often.
3 wood for Tiger, this time set up for the draw.
Tiger, God damn it. Get box.